Okay, I just started recording. Let me boot this up. So, apparently we have a Season 3 outlook for Zenless Zone Zero. And I was just talking about this again, literally just recently, that's like mentioning, I wonder when they're gonna start bringing up info about, you know, Season 3, especially since we're like nearing the end of Season 2. So, yeah, they just dropped it literally less than an hour ago, 51 minutes ago. Yeah. So, and it's 17 and a half minutes long. Season Dev Talk Season 3 Outlook. Uh, let's get straight into this. Let's check this out and see what we have in store for Season 3 for Zenless. Insider Scoop.
OK，大家好，欢迎收看本次节目，我是阿鹏。在2.7版本，我和大家一起经历了主线的新篇章，很高兴其中一些设计能够得到大家的喜欢。接下来呢，我也想对我们后续的剧情做一些分享。
I don't know if I should read out what they're saying. I guess I should, huh? Chapter 1, Season 3, Chapter 1? First off, we're going to the main story ever since the showdown with Bringer in version 1.4. Dang, that was a while back.
自从1.4与布林格一战之后，主角体内潜藏力
The normal power hidden within the proxies is slowly awakening.
在与
After an unexpected encounter with the creator,
这种力量呢，
its power is slowly inching towards the edge of the proxy's control. That's a special material that can help with the situation. Flint Porcelloy in the protagonist's latest goal.
不过在2.7 版
2.2
本结
episode
尾
this
这份
crucial
关键的
prize.
被自称拉米尔的神
Oh yeah, it was
给
like
夺走
stolen
他到底是谁？
by the pink-haired
在
chick.
6分阶的接触，又是有意为之，或者仅仅只是一场偶遇？他是否已经
Just
发
a
现了
chance
什么样眼中的秘
encounter.
密？他对这些秘密又知道多少？这些当然不是今天要跟大家讲的内容了，这些就留在后续。神将们在下一次的
Save that for
深夜
another
问答游戏里
time. Actually, it's fine. I'm not gonna read it
就
all.
像之前和
I'm
大家
too
预告
lazy.
过的那样，在经历过一些意外事件之后，
I'll
一
read
直以
the
来
important
潜藏
stuff.
于法厄同体内的力量，也就是我们所说的赫里俄斯的遗产，也将会以以太一体佩洛伊斯的形式真正出现在大家
The what?
之后。
After going through some hidden... Okay, wait, what?
那样
Just like what was revealed to you all previously, after going through some unexpected events,
意外事件之后，一直以来
the power that's been hidden inside Phaethon all
潜藏
along,
于法厄同体内的力量，也就是我们所说的
or what we call the legacy of Helios
里俄斯的
Academy,
遗产，也将会以
will
以
officially make
太
their
一体
appearance to
佩洛伊斯
everyone.
的形式真正出现在
Oh,
大家的
in
面
the form
前。
of etheric
它会和其他的代理
other
人一样，以佩洛伊斯的形式真正出现在
Pyros? Oh wait, hold on. Camera's right there.
大家的面前。他会和其他的代理人一样，成为主角
The Beatles can handle the agent supporting the proxies in combat.
在战斗中的助力。当然，这也同样也意味
Of
着
course, it also means that the past events in
或被
Helios
动
Academy
赫里俄斯
slowly surface and make their way to Phaethon in the story that
在
follows.
中慢慢来到法厄同的面前，可能有
That's by
熟悉的
chance.
人，也有不熟悉的人。
Well,
在第2季的尾声，空洞英雄大赛
schemes
的
of
背
various
后，
factions are starting to
也
surface
渐
due to
渐
Hollow
有
Champion
黑之的裁决
competition.
官弗洛米亚，有治安局的西西弗与塞维里安，当然也有行踪成谜的拉米尔，
Ramiel,
以及自称来自马瑟尔集团的
Helena
维
and
琳娜
Norma.
与诺姆。
They look cool.
当然，各位细心的神将可能已经注意到了，维琳娜与诺姆在2.7的结尾。
This little chick over here on the right side literally is like all hat.
这个名字呢，其实在
Actually, the name's already been mentioned in earlier parts of the story.
在第3季的故事当中呢，
Wait,
我
what,
们也
what are they saying?
另外一个是新的神将可能已经注意到了。
There's more attended proxies may have already noticed that Velena and
那与诺姆
Norma
在2.7的结尾
mentioned another faction at the end
提
of
及的另外一个是
2.7, Ross Salifer. Oh, yes, I
这个名
remember.
字呢，
Yeah, with the statue stuff, yeah.
其实在更
Because
早
his
期
name's
的
already been
故事
mentioned in
当
other
中
parts of the
也已经有
story.
所提及了
They。were like hinting at
在
it
第
or
3季的故事
foreshadowing
当
with
中
it
呢，我们
little
也
by
将在
little.
维琳娜与诺姆的邀
I
请
don't
之
remember the
下，
name now.
正式来到这座隐秘的天空之城，帮部
Hidden
们
City
的理想乡——空域机密特
Bang
区罗斯
Boo
凯利法。
Utopia.
这里呢是一座由晚
Ross
宙女士所
Salifer
统领的帮部与人类和谐共处。是一座
It's the city
由
ruled
晚
by
宙
Lady
女士所
Sunbringer.
统领的
Oh,
帮部与
snap.
人类和谐共处的梦想之城。同时呢，它也是一座 在旧爱丽都时期就已经
Places
作为
already
机密特
secluded
区独立
themselves
存
in
在
an
的
restricted
避世
zone
之
during
地
the。old Eridu
从这一
period.
概念出发，我们会更加优先的去考虑一些模糊的体验感，为罗斯凯利法定下了一种怎么说呢？从感受上可能像是
Maybe a kind of
温暖
warm
的旧日感这样一种
nostalgia
情感方向上的基调。
as the
我们希
emotional
望它
base
不仅
and
仅是一
basis
种
and
视
tone.
觉风格上的呈现，更多的是当大家在这座城市里漫步的时候一种整体的氛围感。在我们的设想当中呢，它应该是一个温暖
Vision should be
而
warm
宁
and
静的地方，
tranquil place
就像是
in our
某
vision.
个夏天的午后，你和你的朋友们，
It's like
或者
some
和你的
random
帮助朋
afternoon
友们，
with
是某
where you
个
and your
夏天的午后，
friends
你和你的朋友们，或者和你的
or your
帮助朋
bamboo
友们，
buddies are just sitting in
在
the
公
park
园里的
relaxing
某
under
棵
a
树下
tree,
围坐在一起，分享红茶，分享
sharing
点
tea
心，
and passing around
大
snacks
家
while
有说
everyone's
有
laughing and
笑，
having a
微
good
风
time.
吹过，然后可能有树叶落到你的红茶里，类似于这样的一个情景。这个情景是我们最初在和美术以及策划同学沟通的时候构建起的第一个画面。我们也觉得它是一个最能代表罗斯凯利法整体氛围基调的一个基础。我们会从这个点出发去
I always
构
like
建其
seeing
他
like
更
how
多
they
的
come
东
up
西。
with like
那么在这之后，其实第
behind
二
the
个问题就
scenes
出现了。
during the
当
design
石匠或者
process.
说我们的法厄同第一次踏入这座天空之城时，他最先感受到的应该是什么？是怀旧，是
Nostalgic
惊
vibes,
奇，
surprise
还
or
是那
wonder?
些奇怪或者说有些独特的邦布礼仪？出现在我面前答案其实有很多，我们想了很久，但是最终决定为大家呈现出来的是一种熟悉却又陌生的感觉。我们希望绳匠所熟悉的那些，不管是情感还是物件，还是一些生活上的一些痕迹，我们希望他们能够以一种更罗斯凯利法的方式，或者说一些大家不太熟悉的方式融合在一起，让他们最终整体
I don't even know how to
呈现为一
pronounce that
种
city name.
熟悉而又陌生的感觉，
Ross
让大家能
Lifer.
够以这样的一种方式，这样的一种心情去见证这片奇迹之地。在这个以感受或者这种模糊的体感为先行去构思的过程当中呢，一些关键的叙事意象也自然的变得越来越清晰了，越来越重要。比如说象征着生命力与陪伴感的邦布，
That looks
或者
sick.
一些承载着具体的时代
Concept art.
记忆，或者说生活质感的那种复古的元素，以及一些能够奠定整体场景基调的，就像我刚才说的，它是一个空域机密特区。所以我们希望它有一些天上的故乡这样的感觉。在这之后，视觉的转化也就有了叙事的依据。拿物件举个例子吧，我们的美术团队像这样选择了一些复古未来风格的悬浮出租车以及双层巴
What
士
the?
这些比
This
较
will
具
actually
象
be
的物件，
in the
用它们构
city?
建出了一个复古但又有一定科技
I
感
see
的
a
日
little
常。
teapot over there
当然，我们的设计也不只是这些静态的东西了，我
on the
们
ad
都
of
希
the
望它能够
bus.
成为一个活起来的故事，它能够承载故事，或者说它自己就是故事。说到这儿呢，我想和大家分享一个比较有趣的例子。
The other shares are pretty interesting. You can see from the
这个叫
screen
做公共邦布充电间
there
的
are
设施，
facilities like this
以
public
及里面这个别度
bamboo
上呈现出来的这个叫做公共邦
charging
布充电
stations.
间的
Oh
设施，
yeah, like just
以
in
及里面这个别具
the
一格
other
的
city
充电
we've
座。
been in, right?
这个设计我们现在看起来可能会觉得它有些跳脱，
But it's just
但我认为它恰恰是
What did he
属
say
于
it
我们
looks like?
现在看起来可能会觉得它
I
有些
prepared
跳
at a
脱，
place right now.
但
It kind of looks
我
like a
认为它
toilet a
恰
little
恰
bit.
是属于我们想体现的那种独属于罗斯凯利法的独特生活感。它有着罗斯凯利法独有的那种幽默感，以及针对邦布们的一种温情的
Sense
感
of
觉。
warmth
我们
toward
希望
the
它是一个
bamboo.
专属于邦布的，类似于复古科技这样的一种感受。那么我们有时候也会想，像这样一个小小的充电座，它的影响会不会已经超出了罗斯凯利法？在新爱丽都，我们是否也能寻找到它的影子呢？
Can we find traces of it
那
in New
么，比如
Eridu?
说像在新爱丽都，在巴拉大厦内，如果大家有注意到的话，里面其实是有类似这样的设施的，就是这
The
些邦布做的马
toilets,
桶
they
雕像。
are.
我们认为他们的灵感可能就是来自于
Okay.
罗斯凯利法上的这样的充电座，有可能大厦的主人曾经偶然见识过这套设施，然后邀请艺术家重金复刻，然后它甚至可能会成为艺术界的某种潮流或者话题。我们只是拿它举个例子，我们希望罗斯凯利法的更多的一些物件、一些设施、一些氛围感的东西，我们希望他们也能像这个样子，通过任务，通过大家在故事当中、在主城当中漫步的一些氛围感的感受，希望他们能够与新爱丽都之间建立起这样那样的联系，成为大家能够体验的一些故事的碎片。我想借此说明的是， 就像我刚刚
Like I
所说
said
的，罗斯凯雷法
previously,
岛上的意
not
境
only can
迷雾，
every
不
sight
仅
and
他们
sound
将与大
on
家未来
Rasa
体验
Life
故事进
be
行交
tightly
联，
woven into a story
我
you'll
们更希
experience in
望
the
的
future,
是
but
他
we'll
们能
also
够
hope that everyone can
在
find
罗斯凯利法
little
以外的地方，
connections,
比如说新爱丽都的各
references
处，
between
大
them,
家能够找到与他们
little
呼
things
应
that
的
lie
东
outside of
西，
them all
与
over
他
the
们有关
narrative.
联的东西。
I've seen some of
最
them,
终呢，
yeah.
我们希望罗斯凯
Like
利
one
法
at the
能够
port,
成
one
为
in
一个
the...
既
I
与
keep
绝
forgetting
区
the
联
name of
盟
the
的整体
city,
超酷美
but
学一脉相
like
承，
the charging
又能够
stations.
与新爱丽都融为一体。凭
That's
借这
cool
种
how they like
独特的
everything's
叙
like
事
kind
设
of
计，
like
让它
all,
在绝区营的世界观下
you
生
know,
长出自己独一无二的
woven
故事、
together
气质
a
与
little
他
bit.
自己的生命。
Okay. Chapter 2, City and Combat.
大家好啊，我是小玉。那
Shall
接下
you,
来
huh?
呢，就由我来
Can you
为
remember
大家
breakdown
介
of
绍
Rust
一下
Library
这里
ecosystem
的
and how
生态和
things
系
work
统。
here?
在这里，各色崎岖的店铺将
Let
人
me
解
sit
放，
up.
全新的签到打卡
Brandon
地
check-in spot
和
waiting
店
to
铺
meet
等
you
待
all.
着大
Oh
家
shit,
进
this
入。
is where you're gonna log
在
in
这里呢，
and go
会
to?
有盲盒提供给大家进行拆取，集齐呢
I
可
see.
兑换额外的奖励。虽然霍别勒熟悉的
Looks like
提
a
曼咖啡，
little
但在坐落于贝克福德街的片刻闲中，特制型号的提曼大
little
师
lunch nook or
将为
something.
玩家带
Oh,
来
is this
别具
the
罗斯凯
inside
利
of
法
it?
特色的下午茶，同样能为神教们驱散行动后的疲惫。此外呢，还有像是
Some
面
really
包
unique
店啊、
spots like
爵士吧等
bakeries,
这种特殊独特的
jazz
店铺
bars, and
坐
other
落于在城
places
市
scattered
各处，
across all the city
供
waiting for
玩
purchasers
家
to
自由
explore on
探
their
索。
own.
探索的深度将被一个新的系统
It'll
所
be
承载。
aided by a new
不
system,
联
the
邦终端，
Interboo
你可
Terminal.
以将其理解为罗
Think
斯
of it as
凯
a
利
general
法
network for
帮
all
部门的
Ross
通讯网络。
Lifer
这套系
Bangbus.
统将贯穿
System
整
will run
个
through
主
the
城
intercity and all
还有
combat
整个
zones.
战斗区。辅助身为
System
非本地人
protagonists
的
who
主角们
aren't
和
exactly
EXP 一
locals
起
dive
深度
into the
参与
Bangboo
帮部
network
的交流
alongside
网络，
EOS.
发掘城市中的
Cover
隐
hidden
藏
spots
秘密
across the
区，
city,
探索
explore
各
the
个区的
hottest
热点
happenings
事
at
件，
each
输
district,
入城市内
collect
的
character
角色档
Bangboo
案。
profiles from across the city.
在第三季内，
Oh, okay.
不联邦的内容会逐步开
Content
放，
on the
随
Interboo will
着玩家账
gradually...
号全
It is
在
gradually
第三季
unlocked
内，
throughout Season
不联邦的
3.
内容会逐步开放。随着玩家账
As
号
your Interboo
权
account
限的
levels
升级
up.
呢，不联邦终端还会
Interboo
为大家
Terminal
提
also
供
functions as a
战
portal
士
for
的
progress
成
and
长体
provide
验与丰富的回
rewards.
馈，帮助玩家揭
The
开
parks
隐
and
藏在罗
uncover
斯凯利
the
法背
people
后
and
的
stories
人文故
behind
事。
buried
同时呢，
within
全
Ross
新帮
Lifer.
部主题玩法
Bangboo
会
themed
随着一
gameplay
场
mode will
意外
kick
开
off
启。
with an unexpected
我们将
accident.
和新代理人朋友一
Head out
同
with our
前
new
往
agent friend
唤
to
醒帮
restore
部，
various
和帮部一起
Bangboo.
提升能力，
Live up
一
to
起
combat
应对各
tackle
种
all
挑
kinds
战。
of challenges together.
随着玩法故事的深入，
Skillfully progress
神将
perhaps
们
will
会
uncover
了解
more
到
stories
更
about
多的帮部
Bangboo.
故事。在唤醒
Restore
并
and bring
找
back
回来越
more
来
and
越
more little
多的小
Bangboo.
帮部们的过程中，还可以
Also
获得
obtain a
开启
special
秘密
gift to
基地
unlock a
的
secret
特殊
base.
赠礼。更多的细节还
Suggestion
请
of
先
what's
允许
spoiling
我
it too
卖
much
个
for
关
you.
子。各位神
Okay,
将们，
thank you.
请拭目以
Look
待
forward to
吧。
try it out
而在战斗
yourselves.
区
With
里
uncommon
面，
areas
我
we
们
drop
还投
even
放了
more new
更多
monsters
更新的
mechanics.
怪物与机关，它
Nice.
们
I
将与
mean,
场
obviously we
景
need
深度
that.
去结合。
Blended in with the deeper
在第
exploration
三季的故事当
areas.
中，我们将
We
会
also
遭遇
encounter
一
a
种
special
名为
environmental
泄
phenomenon
露
called a
起点的
singularity
特殊环境现
leakage.
象。它的出现会将小范围
As
内
Rust
的现实空
warps the
间
fabric of space in
短
a
暂的
localized
变为与
area,
空
briefly
中内
transforming
相
into
似的
an
环境。
environment
这
sort
里
of a
有
hollow.
错综复杂的通路、变化的机关，
Mm.
它会带来全新
Bring
的
whole new
探索
experience
与
and
战斗
exploration
的
and
体验。
combat.
在这种和空洞极为相似的环境
Environment
下
sort
呢，
of a hollow
各种
area.
侵蚀体以
There's
及
corrupted
我们
beings
的
as well
老
as our
朋友
old
遗骸，
nemesis.
自然也会
Ethereals
出
will
现。
naturally appear
这种现
too.
象的出现，
Is the president
到
of
底是
Storm
偶
just a
然，
coincidence?
还是有人在
Is
背
there
后
someone
操
literally
纵，
pulling the strings
刻
behind the
意为之？
scenes?
那就留着后续的故事
I
当
hope
中
you're waiting for
由
you to
神
discover
将
the
们
stories
自
to
行的
come.
探索吧。在探索的过程
We're
中呢，
actually
法厄同
while
本身
exploring the
具备
expert
了
hacking
黑客
skills
技
that
术，
Phaeton's
也
known
将得
for,
到
will also
更
see
实
more
际
practical
的应
application
用与
value.
体现。在特定的情况下， 操纵
Manipulate
场景
various
内的多种科技造物，
technological
或是在
objects,
EIS
utilizing
的
certain
协助下，
special
利用
transportation
某种
tools
特
with
殊的
ES's
载具，
help.
抵达某
What
些平时
the?
不可抵达的
To
秘密
reach ticket
区，
areas that are
都
normally
将成为神
inaccessible.
将在第
Oh, I
三
actually
季中
like
的探
that.
索的全新手段，在掌
That gives
握
me
了
vibes of like the old school platformers a little bit, like Banjo-Kazooie or and whatnot. That's really cool. Or like Ratchet and Clank.
前面阿鹏老师提到的以太一体后，神将也将会
There's
解
like
锁
more
更多
special
在
tools
场
that
景
are at your
中行动
disposal.
探索的特殊手段，
Using your
敬请
exploration,
期
look
待。
forward to it.
这便是罗斯凯利法，
Ross
一
for
个
life
等
for
待你
replace
的
whatever
将
you're
领，
submitting in a
亲
regular
手写
story.
下故事的地方。
Chapter 3 Combat and Gameplay.
剧情场景相关的内容真的很精彩。
You're not gonna
我
introduce
是
your
ZK，
name? Oh, okay.
在战斗方面，我们也在
ZK.
持续投入，力求给大家带
We're
来
going to bring
更
a fresh
新、
up this
更
and
好
even
的
a
体
better
验。在
experience.
即将到来的2.8 版
Upcoming
本，
version
大家将
2.8
会体
are
验
we going to
到
hear the
丰富
strategic
性所
changes
带来的
brought
策
by the
略
new
变化。
Wind attribute.
2.8版本的新 BOSS
We're getting a new element in the game? Oh my goodness. What? We're getting a new element? Oh, interesting. That's pretty big, actually. Because now, wow, that means that there's gonna be wind to tribute enemies, new modes, just everything like around that. That agents, weapons, like just everything. Like that's a whole boatload of stuff right there. That one announcement. The new boss in 2.0 will enter a wind to tribute anomaly state during specific phases.
会在特定阶段进入风属性异常状态，期间施
Oh, is
加
this
其
the new
他异常状态
boss?
将会触发全新的乱流效果。
They're gonna
而风属性的代理人在第
wind to
三季的战斗
tribute.
中
Gonna
也
show
会
their
发挥不无
abilities
小
in
细的
season
作用，
3.
大家可以期待一下。
Stay
而
tuned.
在风属性
In
之
the
外，
wind to tribute,
我
we've
们也
also
汲取了
drawn
之前做
from
命
our
破职
experience
业
working on
的
the latest
相关经验以及
Rupture
大家的
special
反
10 type
馈，
of player
正
feedback.
在对其
In order
他
to
战
find
斗
and
策
explore
略
more
与角色搭配的
possibilities
可能性进行一些构思
regarding
与
combat
探
strategy
索，
and team
希望能
synergy.
为大家
But
未
this,
来的配
wait,
合与
what? Early conceptual phase of possible character mechanics. Did I miss what he just said? Our experience working on the latest Rupture special on top of
业
player
的相
feedback.
关经验以及大家的反馈，正在对其
In order
他
to
战斗
formulate
策
and
略
explore
与
more
角色搭配的可能
possibilities
性进行一些
regarding
构思
combat
与探
strategies
索
and，team synergy.
希望能为大家未来
Okay.
的配对与实。
I mean, more variety is always good. I just, again, like I was saying, while I've been playing, I don't know, man. I think the Hollow, I'll leave it out. I'll leave that out. It's fine. Let's propose more squad building options, broadening the possibilities in combat.
带来更丰富的选择空间。当然，这些还都
All
处于
these are
非
still
常
in early
前期的规
stages
划
of
阶段，
planning.
待方向进一步明
Sure,
确后，
with
再和
everyone
大家分享。
and our direction is much
我们
clearer.
的老角色补强计划也在
Steady implementation of enhancing older characters. Wait, are they still planning to do even more than they've already been doing? Our plan for enhancing older characters is also progressing steadily. I mean, besides like what we've been doing with, or they're probably talking about the rest of the cast, right? That hasn't already been touched upon, right? Plan for enhancing older characters is also progressing
稳步推
steadily.
进中。在第三季里，
Season 3 process
大家
can
能
look
见到
forward to
更
the
多与中场角
enhancement
色
and
的补
mechanics
强
improvements
与
of already
细致优
released
化。精彩
agents.
的战斗离不
Plus, a
开
great
与
fight
之匹配
requires
的
a
对
worthy
手。我们
opponent.
正在为新
We're also
队员
brewing
准
up a new attack and defense skills for the new enemies. Okay, okay. New enemies and combat mechanics coming soon.
做新的攻防招式。在第三季中，
Season 3 some
部
of the new
分新
skills
增
may
招
contain
式可能
hidden
暗藏需要
designs that
把握
require you to
时机，
seize the right
协
timing and
同应
coordinate
对
your
的设计。
responses.
它或许会成为连接
I
小
like
队
that.
成员
Might just
触
be the
发
key
更
to
多
bringing
配
your
合
squad
的
together
契
and
机。
unlocking some sick combos.
新敌人外，我
And
们
then
还
the
有一
enemies
个
will
科
also
技
getting
惊喜的计划。
some pretty
在
exciting
第
new
三
plans
季
in the
的
works.
新战斗玩法
Get
中，
to new
各
combat
位已经将
gameplay.
手
Old
头的
rivals
宿敌
you've
们
clashed with before are bringing brand new, never before seen
将施展
skills.
出前所未有的新招式。
Old enemies with new skills waiting in season 3. Really? Are you saying like they're slowly like certain enemies are gonna be getting, like ability enhancements or adding like new like skills to them to like freshen it up a bit? That's gonna be kind of tough. It depends on like how many you want to like put in there, because you like that's gonna be that's kind of a lot. I'm assuming they're only talking about like the main bosses, right, or something. I don't know. We'll see
是
in the future.
当完全熟悉的 BOSS
yeah.
亮出完全陌生的杀手锏时，相信会为
What does it say?
当完
Or
全
what did it
熟
say?
悉
When a
的
boss you're
BOSS
familiar with
亮出
unleash a
完全
new
陌生的
finishing
杀
move
手
out of
锏时，
nowhere.
相信会为各
Only
位
make
带
the
来
combat
一场
experience more
酣畅
thrilling
淋漓
and
的战斗体
satisfying.
验。在该玩
Okay,
法
you
中，
did say
我们
boss.
会提供预设的
And this
代
mode
理
will
人配
provide
对，不
present
考察养成进度。
agent
在该玩法中，我们会
team
提供预
compositions
设
for
的代理
you.
人配对，不考察养
No
成进
upgrading
度，不
required,
检
just
验
your
操作
pure
与理解。
skill and game
追求
knowledge.
手法极限
Players
的玩家将迎
looking
来
to
他
put
们
their
的主
skills to
场
the。test. Here's your
当
chance
然，
to shine.
我们也仍会保留自由
Of
配
course,
对
we'll
的
still
选
keep the
项，
option
供
open
喜
for
爱使用自身配对
customized
的
teams
玩
for
家
players who
选择。
prefer to use their own team
另外，
setups. Also
在
shared
之
with
前
you
的节
all
目
in the
中
previous
和大家分享过的
program
零号
that
空洞的
we
迭
made
代
some
方
solid
向。
progress on the iterative direction for Hollow Zero. Okay, that's what I was about to mention. Hollow Zero needs to change. I think that's literally what I was about to bring up, and he's talking about like, I guess, a new direction for it. We made some solid progress on the iterative direction for
目
Hollow
前也有了
Zero.
阶段性的进展。我们正尝
Currently, we're
试
trying
在
to
这个
build a
玩
more
法里构建一
complete
个更
and
完整、
immersive framework
沉
for
浸
each
的单
stage
体体验框架，
experience.
并且将其与局外的
Integrated
资
with a
源循
resource
环
loop
深度
outside of the
融合。
game
我们
stages.
还会加入
Also,
全
added
新的
some
地
new
方单
enemy
位，
unit
与
skills
敌人
unique
相
to
关的独
certain
特技能。
enemies.
玩家所面对的核
Core
心挑
challenge
战
players face
将
comes
来
from
自
the
危
perilous
机四
hollow
伏的空洞
environment,
环境，营造空洞生存
creating
的
the
紧迫感的同
urgent
时，
survival feeling
也
in
为
the
大家提
hollow.
供全
Also
新的
bring
破局
everyone
思
fresh
路与
gameplay
纯粹
strategies
的
and
战斗
pure
乐趣。
combat thrills.
该玩法将在第三
Game
季
will be
推出，
implemented in Season 3.
目前
It's
正在
currently
持续
being
调整中。
optimized.
活动玩法方面，
As
我
we
们
have
主要
we'll
会
keep
以以下方
refining
向
our
持续
approach
优
in
化
the。following
我们会
aspects:
持续推出能体现
event optimization direction. Okay. Continue to roll out interesting gameplay that captures that authentic city life
都
vibe.
市生活气息的趣味玩法。2.7 版本的滚烫晴
Version
天
26
季火锅店活
Pop
动
Out
同
event
样
has
大
been
家
incredibly
喜
well
爱。
received.
在第三季中，更多兼具沉浸感与
Really?
城市氛围的活动
I
也
mean, it
列
was
入了开发日
not
程。
a bad
其次，
event, but
我
I
们也
mean,
在筹备更多融合轻度操作与战斗爽感的休闲玩法。此前广受好评的战斗
combat
拍照活动，
camera event that
目前
received
也
many
在优
positive
化
reviews is
过
also
程
being
中，未来会
optimized.
以更具乐趣的形
Will
态
make
回
its
归。
return even more engaging.
最后，玩法与叙事的有机结合也是我们重点关注的对象。我们希望能够借助玩法与
Organic blend of gameplay and narrative is also one of our
叙
key
事的有机结
focuses.
合也是我们重点关注的对象。我们希望能够借
Hope
助
to
两
leverage
者
the
的
fusion
融
of
合，
both.
更好地展
Better
现我们
showcase
代
our
理人的
agents'
魅力。
charms.
在这里也可以预
And
告
here's a little
下，
sneak peek in
在
this
今
summer's
年
major
夏季的大
events.
型活动中，各位将能体验到
You'll
玩法
experience how
如何更
gameplay
自然
naturally
地
becomes
成为
part of
叙
the
事的一
narrative.
部分，从而去推动情绪，
Our
营造
emotions that
氛
set
围
in the atmosphere.
总之，在第
Short
三季
season will be
里，我们
see
会
a
加
larger
大对
emphasis
战
on
斗玩法
combat
的投入。
gameplay.
一方面，我们希
On
望
one hand,
进
we
一
want to
步挖
dig
掘角色在
deeper
不
into
同
the
战
value
斗
our
玩
characters
法
and
中
can
的价
bring
值，不管
across
是高难
different
挑战。希望进一步挖掘角
different
色在不同
modes,
战斗
combat
玩法中的
modes.
价值，
That
不
are
管是高难挑战还是相
being
同探索，
difficult
我们都尽可能提
challenges
升
with
角色
us
在
to
其
ramp
中的
up
作
our
用。另一方
characters'
面，我们也
roles.
看到了玩家对于类似战斗加拍照这样有
Interesting
趣组
combination
合
of
的
such
喜爱。我们希望
combining
对于
what?
类似战斗加
I'm
拍
trying
照
to like read
这样
like
有趣
oh my
组合。
god. So combining combat with taking pictures. I personally in all these like gotcha games, like all these like photo events, I'm I'm definitely not the target audience, but I know like there's definitely like a community that definitely loves that for sure. And maybe I'm in the mood sometimes, but like I'm definitely not, looking forward to playing those modes. But
喜爱。我们希望后续在活
hope
动
that in
玩
our
法
future
的规
events
划
and
上，
gameplay will
也
keep
尽可能以
expanding
战
on
斗
the
为基点去做体验拓展。
experiential aspect while keeping the combat as a core foundation.
让玩家尽可能
Not
操作
players
喜
use
爱
their
的
favorite
代理
agents as
人，
much as
用一
possible.
个更匹配预期的体验形式去游玩。
当然，在休闲玩法上，我们也会以能够让大家感受到代理人魅力、
Develop new
亲爱力
content with the goal of letting everyone
更多都市乐趣
experience
的方向
the
去
charm of our
持续
agents
开
in
发
the
新内
urban
容。
thrills of new Arrow deal. Virgin preview and closing remarks.
至此，从新主
Unique
城
scenes
罗
in
斯
the
凯利
new
法的特色场景
city.
到战斗玩法与角色的全方位进化，这便是我们为绝区零第三季及未来所勾勒的蓝图。
我们深知，一个鲜活的新爱丽度不仅需要不断拓展向大家展示内容的边界，更需要让身处其中的每一位神将都能感受到旅程的顺畅与乐趣。所以，系统和前期体验的优化会
Both
做
systems and early game experience optimizations have always been a priority. Long-term goal polishing systems and early game experience. They definitely have obviously improved the early game experience, right? No more TVs, right? They definitely took that away. I know when the game first launched, that was like one of the biggest feedback points of the game. So many people just hated the TV. I don't think I hated the TV. I just thought it needed to be optimized in a way that one, it didn't take too long, and it just wasn't as monotonous as it was. It just kind of like, and I think visually too, it was kind of like just jarring to look at. Like sometimes I just didn't know like what I was literally staring at, like right in front of me. I was like, dude, like which way do I go? Like what the? I don't know, but I mean, there's no point now. It's literally gone, right? I mean, again, like kind of shows that they are, kind of listening and whatnot. So they definitely did like change that for early game. No more TVs and obviously other aspects of it. They've adjusted other things 100% for, like also.
我们始终如一的课题。
那有没有什么就近期就会上线的呢？和我们先透露一下的东西？
Can you give us a
啊，懂你意思。
preview of
在
wait what? Give us a preview of any recent improvements
什么就近期就会上线的呢？和我们先透
that will
露
be
一
implemented soon.
下的东西？
啊，懂你意思。在即将到来的
First change will be coming in the upcoming 2.8
2.8版本，我们将先迈出一步，上线菲林奖
Polychrome guide. Damn, these these gotcha devs love inputting like helpful guides within the game. They're just making all these content creators, they're putting them out of business, dude. Like if you're like a guide maker, they love putting in like assistant type like features in their game, like in games now. PGR does it, Wuwa does it, Zenless, HSR, like dude, like so many devs or gotcha devs are just doing that now, where they just make it super duper like easy peasy for you to like just help you like build your characters. I again like I think if you just like kind of like if you're playing the game, you kind of like just get an understanding of like what's gonna happen or like and how to build these units. I don't like them if it makes the game lag. Yeah, I could agree with that too. I mean, yeah, if it like affects performance in any way, or if anything, like it doesn't matter if it's even like that. If just anything that's just not optimized, it just will bother like the heck out of me. It's just like just they just need a. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, obviously, just continue optimization, but this type of optimizations are definitely not for veteran players. This is for, yeah, I guess beginners, but I feel like I don't know. I mean, if like unless you like, I feel like this is the type of guide for players that do not play gotcha and are like playing like a gotcha game for the first time. That's just me. I don't know. Sometimes it's helpful for sure. Like if you actually just like you're taking a break and you come back to the game, yeah, sure, it's gonna help you out, right? Like you'll help with your resources, like learn how to build like upcoming character weapons or like characters, etc. Right? Like it's sure it's gonna help, but I don't think these are definitely again not. I am not the target audience for these optimizations.
奖励获取指南，帮助大家更直观地掌握
It's
资
gonna help
源
everyone
获取
track
途径。
resource sources and progress at a glance.
这只是个
This is just the
开始，
beginning
在
and
未
future
来的版本中呢，我们
updates.
希望
You
用
want to
这
utilize
些
the
优化的
fruits
成
of these
果，为大
optimizations
家
to
扫
clear the
清
path
前
for our
行路上的小贴
proxies,
士，让冒险之旅呢
making
变
your
得更
adventure
加的
smoother
流
and
畅
more
与愉快，
enjoyable.
在持续前进的道路上，当然还伴随着值得共同庆。
What did you say?
更
Making
加的
your
流畅与愉快。
在持续
the
前进的
road
道
that
路上，
constantly
当然还
stretches
伴随着
on.
值得共同庆
There
祝
are
的里
also
程碑。
milestones worth celebrating
周
together.
年庆便是其中的
Anniversary
一个。
celebration is
是
one of
的，
them.
在第三季
When
其
it comes
实
to the story's pacing at the start of season
叙事节
3,
奏上呢，我听阿鹏老
I
师说
heard
我
from
们要进行
Pang that there's going to be a super important optimization. Okay, you're teasing something. Is it actually a good one, or like are you gonna like reveal it here, or are you gonna tease it for like the future or a different video?
一次非常重要的优化。
哦，仔细说说。
Mind
是的，为
elaborating.
了确保我们季度
To ensure we provide sufficient context and basis
主线的高潮部分能够拥有充分的
for
铺
the
垫，
important parts of the
也让
main
每一
story,
位
as
角
well
色
as
的塑
fleshing
造
out and
更加饱
developing
满。
every
我们将对
character.
版
We'll be
本叙事中心
structuring the version's narrative focus as such.
进行以下这样的安排。首先，在
Firstly
3.0
is
版本
the opening
作为季度的开
of the new season version 3.0. What is this? What am I looking at? Roadmap?
篇，我们希望大家能暂时
Provide
放下
proxies
子
some
弹，
breathing room to
在全新的舞台罗斯凯利
unburden
法2.0版本作为季度的开篇，我们希望大家能暂时
unburden
放下子弹，
themselves
在全新的
and
舞
further
台
explore
罗
this
斯凯
new
利法当中自由
playground.
探索。
Ross Lifer. Hmm?
同时，在维琳娜
Feel
也
free
与
to
我
soak
们
in the
等角
charms
色
of
的
the
陪伴之
city
下，
and
尽
the
情
sky
感受
along
这
with
座
the
天
company
空
of
之城的魅力。
Elena, Norma, and other characters.
在后续的 3.1 版
Owners
本当中
3.1
呢，
will
则将承载着
then
第
kick
三
off
季的
season 3
第一
with the
个剧情
first
高潮。
major
随着
narrative
我们的故事
climax.
逐渐走向核
The
心，
story draws
我们
closer
也
to
为
the
各位
core. We
神
also
将
prepared
准
some
备了更加
sweet
丰富的
commemoration rewards for all of you proxies. I don't understand what they just kind of like revealed here. They're just Are you just saying we're gonna be just chilling in the city? Like, I don't understand.
回馈，
The
给
Revision
大家
Suit
共同
Commemoration
见证
Reward, where
这
we
个
can
辅导的命运转折。
we can witness the turning point in this island's fate together.
同时，在即
Same
将到
time
来
in
的
the Clean
2.8 版
Version
本当中呢，
2.8,
我们也将会在
playing
追
around
查拉米尔
Ramiel's
踪迹的同
whereabouts.
时
We'll also get
揭开
to
更多与赫
cover
里
more
斯机
clues
关
about Helios
以及
Academy
主
as
流的
well.
第
The
三
brand
季
new
中将
etheric
会
other ability the protagonist will obtain in Season
获得的
3.
全新能力以太一体的线索，请大家务必锁定4
Gonna
月
try
20
to tune in to the version 2.9 special program on the 24th. Oh, are they saving some of the stuff there
4日的2.8
for
版本
that?
前瞻直播。
那最后呢，感谢各位神将一直以来的陪伴与支持，我们下次见。
I kind of feel, you know, I think like videos like this are I don't mind them, right? I don't mind the insight into the creation of said updates or the behind the scenes of any game, the process of like making said game. Uh, it just feels. I mean, this was just. I mean, uh, I think going into this, I mean, it is a dev talk, right? So I can't really be mad at them or like too disappointed because yeah, I mean, it's just a dev talk. I think I saw season 3 and I maybe thought they were gonna show a bit more, like more of a preview, but they kind of just like went again behind the scenes, like I said, talking about like the development process of the story, like the mood of like what they want to like describe going into said story, or the vibes of like the city, how they're creating like like the designs of these vehicles, the architecture, how stuff is related to like also certain uh other parts of New Eridu, right? And that could possibly, you know, also, I could probably take that away and like say maybe that's gonna be like kind of like maybe the same thing as uh maybe some of the other characters, right? Every now and then, not only are we gonna maybe see new characters based off this region, but from the old regions too, right? Like, kind of like how in season 2, or like in some games, like they'll release a character from like, oh, like, if I bring up Wuthering Waves, for example, like if we go back to Wong Long, and like right now we're in the current, I was gonna say Renacita, or like for example, let's just say Renacita, like going from Renacita and then back to Wong Long, or it's like the same thing. Like every now and then, you might encounter like another character that'll just come out. You know, I don't even think I'm making sense anymore. I'm just saying like stuff's relatable. I guess I think I was just kind of yapping on that one. Never mind, it doesn't make sense. I'm just saying that every now and then you'll just see like some characters like just get connected in the world is what I'm saying. But uh getting back on track, yeah, that's kind of what they were talking about. Um Obviously I'm glad that they're expanding on the combat. Combat is like definitely the main faucet of this game, one of its big pillars. So the fact that they know that they need to have combat at the center of a lot of their game modes too is pretty, I mean, it's good to have that insight that they have, that in mind still. Uh, Again, like maybe not for like all their like events, because like some of them are like mini game and stuff, but even like the photo event, like they're taking into account that, oh, they're still including combat with the photo event, taking pictures. Again, like that's not for me, but we could probably expect that same type of stuff going forward, or that same type of uh mindset for other events as well. But but again, hopefully that doesn't consume like the whole thing, and it's just we get strictly just combat, 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 combat. Every now and then, I guess it would be nice to have a breather. There's definitely a delicate balance or fine balance between that. That's a dev thing. But yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm excited for the story. The We're getting a new wind element as well. That's gonna definitely be something. We're gonna have again, everything circled around a new element. That's a whole boat. That's a whole can of worms in itself. We're gonna get new modes, new enemies, new resources, new stages, weapon or like W engines, character, etc., new effects. So many things just centered around like just them revealing a new wind attribute that just brings a whole lot of new stuff along with it. So that's pretty massive. That's gonna be different. Um, so yeah, I mean we're about to see it in the new version coming out too, right? So that's gonna be interesting. Um, Yeah, I mean that's kind of like the big takeaway I got. I mean, right? A lot of just dev process and like what of like going into like the making of season three. Again, I thought this was good. I think I hyped myself up because I saw season three and I thought they were gonna show more besides like concept art. And again, don't get me wrong, I like the concept art and stuff. Keep showing that. But I thought they were gonna show more, a bit more. So I think I myself kind of like hyped myself a bit too much on that. I think I let myself down a little bit. But I think that about does it. Seems like yeah, we got a lot to look forward to. And again, the broadcast is about to drop for 2.8 in I have it right here, April 24th. So we got like as the time like at this current moment for me, we got 3 days. So yeah, I got that to look forward to. So I'm pretty excited. So it seems like 2.8 is actually gonna be the final or the finale of season two for sure. Right? There's no reason why they would be showing season three outlook right now, you know, already. Like, it's definitely gonna 2.8 is definitely the final one, unless I'm wrong. But I'm like positive that is the. Actually, I mean, it literally shows it right in front of our face. 2.8, and then 3.0. I literally am on the screen looking at it. Sometimes I'm just blind. But yeah, am I missing anything else? I don't know. Let me see. I don't really think I am. I mean, again, they mentioned all the stuff in the story, all the creation stuff. You see, like I love seeing stuff like that, the concept art. Uh, yeah, all this is good stuff. I love seeing this. Uh, oh yeah, I like the fact that they're going back to like obviously they're still buffing the older characters too. I like that they're doing that. I'm assuming when they said they're still like going steam full steam ahead with the older character buffing the older characters still. I'm assuming they're talking about buffing the characters, right? That they haven't touched yet, right? Obviously, I think that's what that meant. They're still doing that, so that's good, right? We got that to look forward to, and they even said they're adding new mechanics or like maybe like new abilities to older enemies. I'm assuming they're again talking about bosses, right? It feels it would make more sense to do it on them, but who knows? Maybe if they added to like actual like the lower class ethereals, to like to regular mobs. I mean, that would. I don't know if that would even do anything because we kill mobs pretty quick, right? So I don't know how useful that's gonna be. Yeah, and again, like I said, new modes and everything. I think that's about it though. I I did like this, seeing that it seems like we might be able to do stuff with uh Phaethon, I guess. I'm assuming it's with Phaethon, right? Or Eos. This is cool. Again, like I said, this reminds me of like Banjo-Kazooie or Ratchet and Clank a little bit. Old school platformers. That's gonna be pretty sick. Always gonna mix it up. Yeah, talking about enhancing the older characters. And yeah, I think that about does it, man. Not too shabby. Again, I think I hyped myself up a little bit too much on that one, but that is my own fault. When it comes to the Dove talk, I should definitely temper my expectations a little bit. I think I should be more excited about it when it comes to the version previews instead, right? That's obviously where they show off all the goodies. But yeah, I think that is gonna do it. Appreciate anybody chilling and checking out the Zenless Dev Talk with me for season 3. Let me know your thoughts and opinions. You guys looking forward to anything or anything exciting you've seen here that the devs have mentioned? Let me know in the comments and whatnot. And yeah, that is gonna do it. We'll be live on the. We'll be streaming the 2.8 broadcast for any of those interested in or interested. We'll be streaming on Twitch, where we always do. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out, and we'll be back on another one very, very soon. Laters, 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 laters.